Hello children, today we will do the textual exercises of the lesson 3 questions. And the first task is comprehension check. This section tests your comprehension, means understanding of the lesson. So instructions are here. Complete the following sentences by adding the appropriate parts of the sentences given in the box. Means here we are given some sentences and some part of those sentences are missing. So we need to choose the best suitable uh, part of the sentence from the given options to fill up the blanks. Many wise men answered the king's questions uh, from the options. Many wise men answered the king's questions, but their answers were so varied that the king was not satisfied. Let's move on to the second one. Someone suggested that there should be a council of wise men and dash. What could be the remaining part of the sentence to make it meaningful? Someone suggested that there should be a council of wise men. From the options, in what way this council of wise men is going to help the king? Yes, to help the king act at the right time. Third one, someone else suggested that the king should have a timetable. And after having a timetable, what should be there? Yes, and follow it strictly. The next one, the king requested the hermit for what? To answer 3 questions. And the next one, the king washed and dressed the bearded man's wound, but the bleeding would not stop. Now, another task, working with language. What we have to do here, some matching task is given. So, match items in list A with their meanings in list B. What is the first one? Wounded. Can you guess the matching meaning? Yes, severely injured. And the next one, awoke. A very simple word. You know the meaning of the word awoke. Yes, got up from sleep. What is next? Forgive. Forgive means, yes, to pardon. Forgive means to pardon. Faithful. Can you guess the meaning of the word faithful? Loyal. Then what is next? Pity. We pity some persons. So what do we do when we pity? What do we do? We feel sorry for them. I pity you, we say. Means I feel sorry for you for whatever the situation you are in. Next, bets. We got this word from the story bets. Bets means not the one we used to sleep, but small patches of ground for plants. Then return, you can expect easily, that is give back. So wounded means severely injured. Awoke, got up from sleep. Forgive, pardon. Faithful, loyal. Pity, feel sorry for. Beds, small patches of ground for plants. Return, give back. Children, if you don't get mastery over these words, doing this task is of no use. Here we have another task. What is that? The words which we have used in the previous task are given again, and we have to make our own sentences. First one, wounded. So we have to use that word wounded in our own sentence. For example, we saw a wounded goat under the tree. So I have used the word wounded in my own sentence. Like that, you have to uh, use the remaining words or all the words to make your own sentences. Now here we have another task, fill in blanks. We have to fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of the word given in brackets. You know, children, words, they have different forms for different functions. For example, if you take the word invite, it's a verb. But if we use it as a noun, we cannot use the same word invite, same form invite. We will change it to invitation. Like that, here we have a word in brackets. You can see promise. Now focus on the first blank. It has dash. So using the word promise, you can change the form according to the requirement. So focus on the first blank, and what is there before first blank? Has. Has is a helping verb, and after has, what do you get usually? There always goes a past participle. So what is the past participle form of word promise? Past participle means V3. Promise V1, promised V2, promised again, same word for V3. So he has promised to help me. Do you think he will remember his dash? Yes. His is an adjective here, so after an adjective there always goes a noun. So in the second blank we need a noun. And what is the noun form of word promise? Yes, promise itself is noun. So he has promised to help me. Do you think he will remember his promise? Next one. The dash said that only fresh evidence would make him change his dash. What is the word? Judge. Let us focus on the first blank. The dash said means somebody said here. So from the given option, who could be that somebody or some person? Judge. Yes, in the first blank, you will find judge. The judge said that only fresh evidence would make him change his. So, what a judge gives. Yes. So, here in the second sentence, sorry, in the second blank, we need a noun, and that is judgment. Now let us see the next one. I didn't notice any serious dash of opinion among the debaters, although they dash from one another over small points. So we have to use the word differ in its different forms. Differ is a verb. And what is the noun form of differ? Difference. Now focus on the first blank. I didn't notice any serious dash of opinion. Any serious is an adjective. So after an adjective, we need a noun. What is the noun form of differ? Difference. I didn't notice any serious difference of opinion among the debaters, although they dash from one another over some small points. They dash, they, subject, we need a verb, and the total sentence is in the past tense. So here let us use simple past, V2. What is the V2 form of differ? Differed. So in the second blank we get differed. Next sentence. It's fairly simple question to dash. To dash. After to we get V1. What is the V1 or present form of answer? Answer only. So it's fairly simple question to answer. But will you accept my dash as final? See the second blank. What is there before it? My. My is an adjective, and after an adjective there always goes a noun. So here also we need a noun form. What is that? Answer. It's fairly simple question to answer, but will you accept my answer as final? See children, in the first blank we have answer, in the second blank also we have answer. The both may appear the same, but their function and their part of speech is different. In the first blank it is a verb, in the second blank it is a noun. Let's move on to the next sentence. It's not dash. The dash should always be the mother of invention. What is the word? Necessary. Necessary is an adjective and its noun form necessity. Now let us see. It is not dash that. It is not necessary that. Dash should always be the mother of invention. Necessity should always be the mother of invention. So here we have the next one. Hermits are dash men. How they acquire their dash, no one can tell. What is the word? Wise is an adjective. Its noun form wisdom. Hermits are dash men. See the first blank. What is there after the first blank? Men. Men is a noun. So what comes before a noun? Usually an adjective to modify its meaning. So hermits are wise men. How they acquire, how they get their what? Based on wise? Wisdom. How they acquire their wisdom, no one can tell. The sixth one. The committee has dashed to make Jagdish captain of the team. Decide is the word you have to use here. So just first before first blank, what goes there? Has. It's a helping verb. So we need a V3 here again. So what is the V3 form of decide? Decided. So here in the first blank we get the committee has decided to make Jagdish captain of the team. The dash is likely to please everyone. What is going to please everyone? Based on decide, what do you get? Noun. See, Before the first blank, before the second blank, what is there? The is an adjective. And what comes after an adjective? A noun. So what is the noun form of decide? Decision. The decision is likely to please everyone. The decision makes everyone happy. Next and last. Asking for dash is as noble as willingness to dash. So asking for some noun we need here. And what is the noun form of forgive? Forgiveness. Asking for forgiveness is as noble as willingness to forgive.